Let's talk about money, because in today's world, with everything changing so fast, you've got inflation, AI, the job market shifting under our feet. Knowing how to manage your money isn't just a nice little hobby anymore. It's become an absolutely essential life skill. So, let's get right into it.
This really hits home, doesn't it? This is the whole game right here. It's not about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about taking back control, understanding the rules, and finally using money as the tool it's supposed to be. A tool for freedom, not a source of stress.
And that is a totally fair question. It can feel so overwhelming, right? You've got subscription services nibbling at your account, buy now, pay later deals popping up everywhere. It feels like a minefield. But here's the good news. Financial literacy is a skill, and like any skill, you can learn it. And today, we're going to lay out a clear, step-by-step foundation to get you there.
Okay, so first things first. Before you can do anything else, you have to start with awareness. I mean, you can't fix a problem you can't even see. This whole first step is about just turning on the lights and taking an honest look at what's really going on. A lot of us, myself included sometimes, think we have a vague idea of where our money is going. But kind of knowing is a trap. If you've ever looked at your bank account and thought, I make good money, so why do I feel so broke? Well, it's because of a bunch of tiny invisible leaks that are draining your wallet without you even noticing. And let's just put a number on those small leaks, shall we? That simple $5 a day habit. Maybe it's a coffee, maybe it's a snack that feels like nothing in the moment. Well, that adds up to about $150 a month. Over a year, that's $1,800. Gone. And that's just one habit. Real control begins the moment you start seeing these numbers for what they are.
So here's a challenge. For just 30 days, track every single dollar. Every coffee, every subscription, every impulse buy. And look, this isn't about making you feel guilty. Not at all. Think of yourself as a detective gathering clues. You're just collecting data on your own behavior to see the real patterns. This one habit takes all the guesswork out of the equation. We need to talk about the word budget. For most people, that word just screams restriction, deprivation, and boring spreadsheets. Let's completely reframe that. A good budget is the exact opposite of a prison. It's your plan for freedom. It's you telling your money exactly where to go, so you can spend on the things you actually love, completely guilt-free.
So how do you build one that actually works? First, you take that data you tracked and sort it into 3 super simple buckets. Your needs, the boring essentials, your wants, all the fun stuff, and future you. That's your savings and investments. The 50-30-20 rule is a fantastic place to start, but hey, tweak it to fit your life. And the real secret sauce? Automate it. Set up automatic transfers for your savings. Pay your future you first, just like any other bill.
Okay, once you have that control and you know where your money is going, the next step is to build on that foundation. It's time to build a defensive wall around your financial life. This is what protects you when life, inevitably throws a curveball. Now, we need to think about saving in 2 totally different ways. First, you have your emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. It's your financial oxygen mask for when things go sideways, a car repair, a job loss. But there's another kind of fund, the opportunity fund. This is the cash you keep ready for when things go right. A great investment pops up, the market takes a dip, you get the idea. Being prepared for good luck is just as crucial as being prepared for bad.
This is such a perfect way to think about debt. Because not all debt is evil, right? A mortgage can help you build wealth and a home. That's a controlled fire. But high-interest credit card debt that you're using to buy stuff you can't afford, that's the wildfire that will absolutely burn your financial house to the ground. So how do you put out that fire? You pick a strategy and you commit. The avalanche method is the most logical. You hammer away at the debt with the highest interest rate first, which saves you the most money. The snowball method is all about psychology. You pay off your smallest debt first to get that quick win and build momentum. You know what? They both work. The best one is whichever one you'll actually stick with. All right, so you've got control, you've built your defenses. Now it's time to go on offense. This is the fun part. This is where we shift from just protecting your money to actively making it grow. This is how you build real, lasting wealth.
And this right here is such a critical distinction. Saving is what builds that defensive wall we talked about. It keeps you safe. But saving by itself will never ever make you wealthy, especially when inflation is eating it away. Investing is how you actually multiply your money.
And listen, investing does not have to be scary or complicated. You do not need to be some Wall Street genius. For most people, the absolute best place to start is a simple index fund. Just think of it like a basket that holds a tiny piece of hundreds of different companies. It's cheap, it's automatically diversified, and historically, it's been an incredibly reliable way to grow your money.
You know what stops most people? Fear. The fear of losing money or of not picking the perfect time to start. But let me tell you, trying to time the market is a fool's game. The real magic is in compound growth over many years. Starting with even a small amount right now is infinitely better than waiting for some perfect moment that's never going to come.
Now, in our modern economy, building wealth isn't just about investing your money. It's also about diversifying where that money comes from in the first place. Think about it. Relying on a single paycheck is like putting all your eggs in one very fragile basket. It's a single point of failure.
Most of us only have what's called active income. We trade our time for money at our job. But financially smart people focus on building all three types. They use their job money to create portfolio income through investing, and they work to build passive income streams that make money even while they're sleeping. That right there is the blueprint for real financial strength.
This picture says it all, really. Relying on one paycheck is a shaky foundation at best, but when you start building multiple streams of income, each one supports the others, creating a foundation that is so much more stable and secure.
So we've walked the path from getting control to building security to creating wealth. But knowing all this is useless if you don't take action. The most common and the biggest mistake is just doing nothing. So I'll leave you with this question. Looking at everything we just talked about, what is one small thing, one tangible first step you can take today to start building your future?